Hi guys, come and get ready with me. I am doing a neutral kind of eye today. I'm going to start by priming my eye with the NYX eyeshadow base. This is the tinted one. I like this one because I feel like it gives me a little bit of coverage, you know, if I have like some redness or veins showing on my eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my eye. So today I am going to be using the Morphe Jewel Crew 9C palette. Love this palette. You can do so many looks. So I am going to end up using the two orangey shades and then some of the dark browns. So the first one I'm going to take is Rose Quartz, and I'm going to put that on the inner corner of my eye and take it to just about the middle of my eye. So next I am going to take the color Rock Out. It is that brown orangey kind of color, and sometimes I'll mix that with the other orangey color that's in there called Stone Fox. And this is a really good transition shade. I am only going to pop this in my crease just to kind of blend the darker colors later. Again, this is the transition, so only in the crease. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and then just make sure the harsh edge is blended out really well. Okay, next I'm going to take this medium brown color Chocolate Diamond. I love the name. And I am again going to kind of use this as a transition on my lid because I'm going to end up doing a dark outer V. And so I feel like these two shades are a really good transition for that. And I'm only going to take this from the outer part of my eye to the middle part of my eye. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush and blend what I put in my inner corner and blend the Chocolate Diamond and those two together so that there's no line. Okay, next for that outer V, I'm going to take that middle color Hidden Gem. I really love this for the outer V because it's a really warm, dark brown. It almost has like an undertone of purple or even blue. Up close in the palette, you can kind of see like blue or purple sparkles, and it deepens up the outer corner of the eye perfectly. That's why I feel like this is a great day and night look, very wearable for both. I'm going to pack that on the outer V of my eye, take it slightly into my crease, and as always, take a fluffy brush and just blend everything seamlessly together. Okay, so I really want fierce lashes and I don't really care for falsies. So I always use this Clinique liquid liner to pop that right on my lashes. No wing or anything, just super simple right above my lashes. And then I'm going to go over it with black eyeshadow, and I usually get my black eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette, Blackjack, and I feel like it intensifies it a little bit more, but then also softens the line. Again, so it's not like too harsh of a look, but still looks like I have really voluminous lashes. Okay, so I always save my eye cream for after my eyeshadow in case I have any fallout. I clean up, I do my eye cream, and then I'm gonna go ahead and prep my face with the MAC Prep and Prime lavender scent. Love that one. And then I'm gonna go ahead into my lashes. I'm going to curl my lashes. Make sure you don't pull out your eyelashes in the process. And then take the L'Oreal Voluminous White Eyelash Primer. And then I'm actually gonna let that dry just a little bit and do my primer, my face primer. I use the Too Faced Hangover RX. Super moisturizing, smells like coconuts. Love it. Then I will go in with a coat of the Lash Paradise. Once that primer has dried just a little bit. So after one coat on that eye, I let that dry a little bit and I will curl my other eye and then put the primer on that eye. And as I let that one sit, I will go ahead and do my second coat on the eye that I have already applied one coat. So I will go ahead with the second one. And then I will go over to the other eye and apply my first coat. And then once that dries a little bit, I'll go ahead and apply a second coat. Okay guys, onto the face. I use the IT Cosmetics Illuminating CC Cream, and I'm actually going to mix this with my L'Oreal True Match. It's so extremely pale. My IT Cosmetics is slightly too warm for me right now. So the L'Oreal True Match Lumi is the lightest shade. It's like warm neutral shade 1. Just to make that adjustment, because I am going to be outside a little bit in the daylight and I just don't want my face being a little bit darker than my neck. So I'm going to make sure I pull that down as well onto my neck and pat that all over. Next, I'm going to contour and bronze up the face. I use the Maybelline Superstay concealer in just, you know, a slightly darker color. Don't hit your funny bone, it hurts really bad. And so I go ahead and dot that on the places where I want to contour, and then I will just lightly pat that in so it is blended very well. Next, I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Loose Powder in Translucent, and I am only going to pop this around my T-zone, just where my pores are the biggest. And you want to be very, very light with this. You can always go in with more, because if you go in super heavy the first time around, it looks super cakey. It has an amazing blurring effect, so just make sure you go super light with it, and you can always add more later. And then next, I just set the rest of my face with the Catrice Prime and Fine Translucent Powder. This is a pressed powder, and it actually claims it's waterproof. I haven't tested that, but you know, I'm doing this voiceover later, and my makeup was set all day. Next, I'm going to take the Smashbox Holidays Highlighting and Contour Palette, and I'm just going to take the middle bronzy shade and go over my contour with that and bronze up my face a little bit more, and this also kind of sets the contour a little bit more. I'm just a setting queen, I guess. Okay, for blush, I'm going to take this Flower Beauty blush. It's a super pretty corally peachy color, and I'm just going to pop that on my cheeks. I also like to pop it like what is left like on my nose, sometimes on my temples, just to warm up my face. Next, I'm going to move on to my brows, and I just lightly go over with this and NYX brow pencil. There's really nothing fancy or major to my brow routine. I just fill in like the outer parts, and then I'm going to end up setting it with the Benefit Gimme Brow setting spray. The Gimme Brow Setting Gel, I guess you could call it. And then I focus mainly on the inner part of my brow, and then just kind of like set what I did, brush it through the rest of my brow. Next, highlight. I'm going to take the Smashbox highlighting palette, the Spotlight palette, and I actually just take a fan brush and I go through all of the shades. I just mix them all together. And I'm gonna pop that on the top of my cheekbones, pop that on my nose. I take what's left over and put it on my temples, go over my Cupid's bow. I might as well just put it all over my face. Next, I am going to conceal. This is my Bare Minerals powder concealer in Summer Bisque. And I just take it over, you know, wherever I may have a blemish. I usually take it on the center of my chin. I don't know why, I just tend to get a lot more red there, and on the outside, the corners of my mouth. And then mouths. I cannot talk today. Corner of my mouth. And then I will just pop that under my eyes, maybe a little bit around my nose. I don't go crazy with concealer. I just don't feel like I need it. The IT Cosmetics CC Cream does most of the covering for me, which is why I love it. So next, I'm going to take the latest shade in the Urban Decay Ultimate Basics palette below. It's just a very light shimmery shade, champagne color, and I'm going to pop that under my brow. And then do my lower lashes. I'm just taking this Marc Jacobs sample and just popping that on my lower lashes, I guess. Oh, I had like a black mark. I don't know what it was, and just tried to get it off, conceal it really quick. So I finally set everything with the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. I missed that step. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.